Good day. Welcome to the crypto community. I just wanted to do a video of how to actually best compound in the drip garden. As you may know, if you're already in the drip garden, that we get seeds sown every X amount of hours, depending on how many plants you have. I'm going to go through that and also do a very quick update in regards to the launch, which is happening very soon. So without further ado, let's get started. So first things first. So here's an example of the garden that I am actually growing at the moment. It's got 203 plants, and the next sow, as you can see, is 2.51 minutes until ready to sow. Just say I had just compounded this, and this is the amount that was actually going to be 2 hours and 50 minutes until the next plant. I've done a really simple calculator here, which possibly will help you. And if you're interested in the calculator, let me know and let's have a look at it. So in this calculator, as we saw here, it's ready to sow in 2.5 hours. And just say the time that I compounded it was at 12 o'clock. So I've just basically, it's been populated here. So we've got 2.5 hours. So the first seed will be in 2 hours, and so 2:50. The second seed will be at 5:40. The third seed will be at 8:30. The fourth seed will be at 11:20, and so forth. So if you are working on a 12-hour or a 24-hour time frame, this will give you a very good guide in regards to when to come in, or as close as possible, so you don't lose out on the compounding period in between. And the reason why I've done this is because I've noticed if I came in, for instance, say I was at 11:20 4 seeds, and I had come in 11:10 or 11:10 p.m. I only have 3 seeds because that compound was at 8:30. So if I had compounded at 11:10, I would have missed out 10 minutes for the next seed. I would have missed out on getting my 4th seed, which would have actually come into fruition in 10 minutes time. I hope this makes sense in terms of maximizing your compounding within the drip garden. And I found it quite useful. Another good example is I could put here, for instance, 7 hours and 50 minutes. So this will be guiding, so 12 o'clock, same time, and is when I did my compounding. And it actually says ready to sow in 7.5 hours. So what do we do here? So I'm just going to change this to 30. So say 7.5 hours. So my first seed would be at 7:30, my next seed would be at 3 o'clock, my third seed would be at 10:30, and my fourth seed will be at 1800, 6 o'clock. So I want to compound as quickly as possible. So knowing that I am going to be awake, for instance, at 6 o'clock, I would come in just a little bit after on 6 or a little bit after 6 o'clock and compound, because I have 4 seeds, and that will help with aggregations. The more that you compound within reason without actually absorbing too much cost in the gas fees, I'm compounding a lot faster. So at 1800, for instance, that was when I last did it. So I would change this to 1800. So change this to 1800. Oops. So 1800, sorry, I changed this to 6, which is 1800. And it would actually sow at 7, and the first ready to sow is at 7 hours and 30 minutes. So my first seed will be at 1:30, my second seed will be at 9 o'clock, my third seed will be at 4:30. So I would, between 9 o'clock, if I'm awake, I would do that 9 seed. If I miss that, and I woke up, say, for instance, at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, I will wait for my third seed, which is around the 4:30 mark, and actually come in and actually compound that seed. So I set my alarm on my phone or on my watch at 4:30 or very close to that, come in, hydrate, and then 4:30, say I got in at 4:35, I would actually put here change that to 4, and I hydrated. I put here 4:35, and it's also 7.5 hours. And then my next cycle comes in, and I'll look here. I want about 3 seeds, so 3:05. I put my timer in, alarm clock in at 3:05 to get 3 seeds or 4 seeds, depending on what your timetable is like or how busy you are. But I hope this video will help in regards to that. The second one that I wanted to actually make mention is that we are less than 24 hours until the Manor Farm actually gets launched. 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Forex Shark will be on Telegram going through the process of how the farm is actually going to be launched. So if you aren't in the Telegram group, do get yourself in there, and I'll have the description in the link below, and look forward to it. The best way to do it, and if you're ready for the farm, is get as much BUSD ready in your MetaMask Trust wallet or your Binance Smart Chain wallet, and have it plugged into the Manor Farm. And if you want, you can use my referral code, which is in the link as well below, to actually help you and help me out as well. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button, and I'll send, and it'll send through all the latest videos of where we're at. Until then, have a great day, keep safe and be blessed. Thank you.